everybody. So today, as promised, I'm going over my carp pack bait. Oh yeah, look at that. And some of the ingredients, I took some ideas from YouTube, and also, sorry about the light, and also just kind of my own thing. I winged it. None of them really they say, well, you put this oats in, you put panko or panko, you add strawberry jello, whatever, but they don't really define how much of each of that stuff. Yeah, I know I'm gonna be like them and I ain't gonna either. This is just a real quick of what I used. I'm just looking in the pantry real quick to remember what I used. I've only done it one time. Okay, I used oats, 2 big of oats. You're supposed to use quick oats, and I used old-fashioned oats. So I think that was a problem at first, but it actually soaked them up pretty good. And then I used a half a can of sweet corn, a half a can of cream style corn, and then I just basically, to get the consistency I wanted, I just would add more breadcrumbs or add some that panko, whatever, until I got what I wanted, basically to where you can pack it and it isn't sticking to your hand. At first it's going to stick to your hand, but that's alright, just let it set. That was the main thing. Is I thought, oh, it's too sticky, I should add more, but then I remembered, hey, let's wait like 20 minutes and see how it sets, because that it's still absorbing a lot of the moisture. It isn't going to absorb it right away, so just be patient and wait. And I'm going to go down to the river where I know there's some carp, or I think there's some carp, and try out this new rig I got. I got a method lead finally. I don't have a hair rig yet. That's coming in the mail. So I'm just gonna run with an octopus circle, or no, yeah, it's an octopus hook. It's basically a hybrid of a J hook and a circle hook. A little in-betweener. I'll have to set the hook, which I'd rather do with carp anyways. A size 6, I believe. Size 6. And look at this. I made my own homemade fishing pole holder. It's pretty sweet. This thing actually got burned in a fire once, and I was going to throw it away, and I was looking up some fishing pole holders, and they're just way too expensive. So I was like, you know what? I got a tripod stand. Got a little burned in a fire once. Heck yeah. And this is what I come up with. I had this rail already, and this unscrewed and actually fit perfectly inside that rail. And then I got these bolts from my brother Josh. Put them there, and then if it's a little too windy, you don't want your pole up that high, I have this for an option too. I think that'll work. I mean, that looks a little ghetto, but hell, I didn't want to spend $60 on something that's just gonna get thrown in the back of the truck here and there and tossed all around. So I'll try it out. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. I ain't on anything. I mean, that thing was free, so hell yeah, that's the way to do it. So join me on my journey. Okay, guys. Made it to this spot. Gotta go down these little pieces of rebar, and let me explain to you the bait that I'm using. I didn't really explain to you what it's for. It's for carp, and the Europeans use it. Us Americans, we think of carp as garbage fish and whatnot, but they put up a better fight than catfish. And anyways, the way that this bait works is it goes in the water, and I wouldn't call it chumming, but the bait does break down and basically causes a feeding frenzy, and you got a ton of bait around there. And with your hook set inside that pack bait, carp just come along, they're sucking it all up, they're getting comfortable, they're getting more confident about feeding in that area, and bam, they're gonna pick up your hook. A hair rig's good for that because, you know, you put a fake piece of corn and whatnot on there, and especially a blowback hair rig if they try to spit it out. I'm gonna get set up. I'm gonna walk down here a bit and see, you know, look at the water. Oh, there's already carp right here. So I need to be quiet. I'm gonna look at the water, scout out some areas, and check these babies out. I think right here is honestly good. Okay, so you take your bait and you just do basically what the bait says it is, and you pack it on there, right like that. That's why it's called a pack bait. And this has little fins in it. And then you take your hook and you just Put it in there, about like that, anywhere. I think that's good. And the idea is they suck it up while this is breaking down all around. And I don't know, never used one here. Might be the only guy in Sioux City, Iowa using one, but we'll see. And this method lead, no matter which way it falls, it lands the right side up, so that's really important. Or so they say. I am just tickled pink over this pole holder. Look at that. That's so cool. Okay, so I'm gonna throw the one that way and maybe one that way just to cover a really wide area. I got the method lead I bought online and then the method lead that I homemade. One I bought online looks way better, but honestly it's might have been the same price. Not really, but because you get screws with these wall anchors, it's just a wall anchor. It's basically the same concept. The only thing I think of is maybe this will stay on this one better. Not sure. I don't have a lot of GoPro battery either. So this one I'm not going to use any cord. I'm just going to bury the hook in there. Like that. I don't want it too buried. Something like that. We'll try this out. I just got the drag reel loose. It'll be alright. That's it. Now we wait. Okay, so we are almost 12 minutes in. I almost started second guessing myself, thinking already like, oh, why didn't I bring stink bait, or why didn't I bring something else? Why didn't I just bring a regular hook? And I'm just got to remember I'm trying this bait out. So the reason why I started the video at 12 minutes in is that I had bites on each of these just now. One thing I'm not sure of is, how do you know when to set the hook on this stuff? Like, they're pulling on it, but that doesn't mean that hook's exposed yet. What if that hook's still deep inside that pack ball? So, this is definitely going to be trial and error. That's why I wish I had that hair rig. I think that would have made it a little bit easier. Okay, so I just recasted these two. I kind of staggered them this time, so that way, just in case there's a carp in the vicinity, and keep all that bait closer together. I did get bites, didn't get anything. I reeled them in and all the bait was gone, so I think it's doing what it's supposed to. That was about 18 minutes that I waited. I just reset the clock again, and we'll start now. I got one. Got one finally. Yes, dude, this line just took off out of nowhere. It's probably been an hour or more. Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, crap. Gotta set the drag. Forgot about these carp being like this. Oh, my God, my adrenaline. Oh, man, this is a hog. Oh, yeah, this is a freaking hog, baby. Let's go. Patience. Woo! That's a boss hog. Yeah. Man, get them away from these other lines. God, just when I was starting to think too, like, this don't work. Screw this, blah, blah. I'm going something else. Man. Yeah, I bet it's been 45 minutes, an hour. Probably over an hour. Yeah. Take my time with him. I didn't just wait all that long. I don't have a net. I don't have my digital scale. I got an old one, but I do got a tape measure, so we at least get the length on him. God, this is what I'm talking about. Carp are crazy. You know, Luke at Catfish and Carp. I don't know if you guys ever watch his channel, but I agree with him. We both agree, you know, much rather catch a carp than a catfish. I mean, I love catfish, but carp put up the better fight. I just think catfish are a cooler species. Jeez. About time. Man, at least I know it works. He's not that big, but man, he is not giving up. He's a little bit smaller than the one I caught earlier this year. Bottom lip. Reading about 8 pounds. 8 pounds? That's probably about right. I don't know. I wish I had my digital scale. Feels like he might be 10, but because I don't know if this one's zeroed out or not. Get the old measuring tape out. He is 22. 22 inches, 8 pounds. Oh, look at that. I just threw that down there and broke it. Yeah. Beautiful fish. Beautiful fish of mine. I'm so proud of that. That's how we do it, baby, on a method lead. So, I know it works. Let him go down here somewhere, a little bit further away from my bobber. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I will do a more in-depth video on these method leads and a hair rig when the hair rigs come in the mail. I just basically wanted to demonstrate what these were and how you use a pack bait and how you apply that pack bait to a method feeder or method lead. So stay tuned and more videos to come. Like and subscribe. Thanks.